We really got this. I cannot believe we got Sora and Smash Brothers. Finally. Nintendo be surprising us sometimes. I can't believe it. Shit, I wonder when they gonna talk about the online expansion pack, cause they said they was gonna talk about pricing. Man, it's a pretty good direct.
What do you think? Turning every character's dream into a reality.
Shoot. I might actually start playing Animal Crossing again. Get cute little pictures and stuff. $24.99 for the paid DLC. We got the free DLC the same day. Okay, I mean, I'm not surprised. I guess they had the Happy Home Designer before. Nintendo Switch on. Okay.
Content as part of Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion.
Okay, I mean, that's interesting.
What
What the?
Damn!
What's going on, everybody? It's 4 Eyes Malone. So I know I made a video a few months ago talking about the value of video games, how video games are a luxury hobby, and how, complaining about pricing, it depends on the person, what you want out of a game. And that conversation has really come up again, especially with Metroid Dread. It just came out, and now with the latest news about Nintendo and their online service, the expansion pack. We knew the price was gonna be going up, I guess. We really didn't know. Nintendo didn't say until today when the Animal Crossing Direct happened. They gave a pricing update. We're going from $20 for Nintendo Switch Online, which covers Nintendo classics from NES, SNES. You also get to play video games on Nintendo with the online service. You get the other random little games like Tetris 99, whatever. And now we're doing the expansion pack, which we knew was gonna become with Sega Genesis and Nintendo 64 titles. And now, after the Animal Crossing Happy Paradise Designer, that's going to be increasing the price of Nintendo Online if you want that expansion pack from $20 to $50. And the family package, which is for up to 7 people, was $35, is going to $80 now. So it's a lot of conversation about that. Me personally, I don't like the price up. I can tell you that much. Now, Nintendo, there's a conversation with Nintendo about how they feel about pricing. We know if you pay attention to Nintendo, they rarely put their first party titles on sale. $60 titles. If you see it on sale, it might go to $45. I don't think I've really ever seen a game for Nintendo go lower than that before on a sale. I mean, they stick to the price. They want to value their titles. I mean, that's their right. That's what they do. But after a while, Nintendo just kind of gets away with things. And I feel like I've seen a lot of people on Twitter, online, going back and forth about, is the upgrade for the expansion pack with the Animal Crossing worth it to $50 from the $20 we're already paying? So like I said, to me, I don't think it's worth it. So personally, I'm an Animal Crossing fan. I put 100+ hours into New Horizons, especially in 2020, like a lot of people did. I haven't played it as much. I've been waiting for updates like we got this update. I'm not going to go into too much detail about what's in the updates, but they're adding a lot of stuff that us as Animal Crossing fans have been waiting for. They're putting the paid DLC, which is coming out the same day as the free DLC for Animal Crossing, November 5th, which the paid DLC is $24.99 separately. If you get the expansion pack plus the Nintendo Switch Online, you'll get the Animal Crossing paid DLC. So some might say, okay, that's a fair price. You're getting Nintendo 64 games, you're getting Sega Genesis games plus Animal Crossing DLC, which, I mean, if you want that stuff, I guess that's fine. But to me, I mean, we're getting older titles. I mean, yes, Nintendo has a great history of video games. People have been clamoring for Nintendo 64 titles to come to the Switch Online service. We were wanting a virtual console service like we had on Wii and Wii U, 3DS. And we're not getting that. Obviously, subscription services are the way of now in video games, entertainment, whatever. So, to me, what I'm thinking is, first of all, Nintendo Switch Online, we still don't have party chat. We still don't have a true, way to add friend. We have friend codes still. Why is Nintendo still making us use friend codes? Why can't we do party chat? They make people download a phone app. The online service really doesn't work that well in terms of why, most people run off of Wi-Fi on their Switch. Some people probably have Ethernet, I'm sorry, running from their Switch. I mean, I don't know how many people that do. You run Smash Brothers. The online for Smash Brothers has never been good. Now, Mario Kart 8 is decent. I mean, a non-first party game, Monster Hunter Rise, I played a lot online, and it's great on the Switch. And I don't know what Capcom did. They got it working great on there. And then you get something, say, like Splatoon, that's okay as well, but there's no party chat. You got to use Discord, a third-party service, to make it easier to talk to people. It's not easy to get in games with your friends, blah, blah, blah. So you would think with the upgrade, Nintendo would be doing more. They would be adding things, but they're still in those Nintendo ways that we all know they're stubborn about. Also, you're talking about Nintendo 64 games being added. We already had NES, SNES. I mean, I guess, personally to me, I would rather just buy the games that I want, like we used to on the Wii, all that stuff. Now, yes, we'd be paying for them again, because Nintendo's not doing like Xbox, where there's backwards compat for their first-party titles. I mean, some may say it's fair, some may say not, but paying for stuff again. I've paid for a few Nintendo games multiple times before. I'm guilty. I paid $60 for Metroid Dread. I think it's worth it for the price, but who's to say? Some people are trolling online, say it's not worth it. Some people just don't think it is because it's a 2D game, whatever. I don't think that's the case. But in terms of value in these older titles, I feel like Nintendo, obviously they have this rich history, but at a certain point, I mean, they're doing their own thing. They gotta look at what's going on everywhere. Like PlayStation, you get PlayStation Plus, you get newer titles, each month up to about 3 titles, sometimes more. And some people say, oh, these games aren't good this month, blah, blah, blah. It's up to the person on what's good with the game, but they're newer titles. We're not getting old titles. Now, PlayStation has an issue with backwards compat as well, but if we're talking about subscription services, I would say they're still doing better. And the Xbox Game Pass backwards compat speaks for itself, what they've done with backwards compatibility. There's really no argument to say that they're doing the best in that department. Nintendo is just, why are they doing it like this? If they were to have said the expansion pack was going to come with GameCube games and Wii games, Wii U games, I mean, $50 would be cool. That would be great, but you're saying $50 for one Nintendo 64 games we don't have. I mean, it's not that many Nintendo 64 games in general. Obviously, there's some of the best games on there, like Super Mario 64, Legend of Zelda. People want to play Mario Kart 64 online. They're adding that, but I mean, okay, to me, it's not worth it. Then you're adding Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis games have come out in so many different ways. I love Sega Genesis. I was a Genesis kid, but no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it for that. And then you're adding Animal Crossing DLC to the package. Now, what Nintendo can say is, oh, well, we've sold about 90 plus million Nintendo Switches, and about as many Switches as we've sold over 30 million copies of Animal Crossing. So that means we've got about a third of the base playing Animal Crossing. So that means we could do this. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but you say, okay, if I want to play Nintendo 64 games, I'm also paying for an Animal Crossing. But if I don't have Animal Crossing, the original title, that's $60, that rarely goes on sale, you're telling me I got to pay extra money for something that I'm not even going to use. I don't really care about F-Zero. Like, somebody may not care about Star Fox, whatever. So it's up to the person, obviously. Me, I just don't like it. I just can't get behind this. And some people say, oh, well, it's only so many dollars a month. It's $50 for the year, $80 for family. But, I mean, why are they doing it? I mean, why? Why $50? If they would have said $35, that's what I was thinking, $35. If they would have said that, I would have probably been cool with it. I'm excited to probably play Animal Crossing a little more, but they're saying $50 a year for stuff where they're not adding anything better for the online service. Most people still are using the older Switch. I have a launch Switch. People have the OLED now. People are saying, if you want OLED, I don't really even play my Switch handheld, so it's not even really worth it for me. So Nintendo's kind of doing these weird things like Nintendo does. But overall, I'll say this. Nintendo, you're doing what you're doing. That's fine, I guess. Tell me when you're adding GameCube games. Tell me when you're adding Wii games to the service. Then we're talking. $50 is not worth it to me. If you're gonna make online better, if you're gonna give party chat, I shouldn't get on the online on my friend list and there's 10 Daves on there and I don't know who the Dave is I'm trying to talk to. Get it together, Nintendo. Please. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm Faraz Malone. Peace.